All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepted members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. You know what it is. That's right. And if you like the resume, you like how we get down over here at Sarasun Seti YouTube page, you should become a member. The link is right down in the video description, is in the chat. Click that link. That's right. You get access to an introduction video. That's right. To the membership, telling you what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate you over here. Appreciate your presence at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. Oh, wait a minute. Let me jump right on into this. Yeah, let me get this on up here, family. Yeah. Let's get this on up there. Yeah, we got to talk about what's coming next. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Let me get it up in here. Come on in. We getting down tonight. That's right. Okay. That's right, family. It's going down. We talking about the Black Illuminati. That's right. You want your soul, mind, and your body. That's right. The Black Illuminati. You better be on the lookout, family. Exposing the gatekeepers and oath takers in the black community. We putting the spotlight on these niggas. That's exactly what we'll be doing. It's going down Sunday, August 20th, 2023. The link is right there in the video description, right there in the video chat. You should most definitely click that link. Begin to think. Don't you hesitate to elevate. We will be having a preview, and you already can see the energy is electric, is building. Yeah. We calling all the names, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We call that like that motherfucker Kanye say, nigga, it ain't no name I won't name. That nigga Kanye say, hey, it ain't no name I won't name. That motherfucker Kanye, boy, he coming, he say, yo, we Illuminati go get exposed. He say, ain't no shit, we call it all the names. That's right, family. Be in the house, click that link, begin to think. Don't you hesitate to elevate. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. We talking about KingSeti.com online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, tank tops, hoodies, t-shirts. That's right, for the kings, the queens, and the children. We want you in the house. We got a hell of a lineup out there for your family. Going over there and get ridiculously fresh. You see what I'm saying? It's not too late. When we also got that African and Kemetic jewelry on deck. That's right. We got these new boys, though. I want y'all to check them out, family. We got the chunky links. Yeah, they chunky, too. And you understand what I'm saying? And so we want you to come up. We got the ropes. That's right. And the Cuban links. Yeah, we got the ropes and the Cuban links. So I want y'all, you see how chunky they is, too. That, I got to get one up close on it. But, yeah, that's 24 inches. 11 millimeters thick, and so that motherfucker heavy. You see what I'm saying? So we giving you some presents out there, family. So check us out. We also, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, tank top. We already did the t-shirts, and we got 25% off selected items at this time. Come on over there, shop, get save you some money, and get you something nice at the same time. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We're talking about over 1,000 videos. Let me get that up in there. Okay. Why they ain't okay? Okay, both of them on ticker. Let me get that off ticker. Yeah, let me get that off. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, let me get that off. Okay. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's right. Here we go. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,000 videos. You see, dealing with African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare. That's right. Advanced African academic, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time to complete. General Sarasun Seti website, all the subjects that you know and love. Omeka. That's right. Military geography, which I'm gonna be getting down on Patreon this evening. Military cosmology, yeah, the complete ancient Egyptian studies, and so much more, man. I don't even have to run through this. You see, Band of Code, New World Order, Illuminati, it's stacking up, man, where you could go and just boiling with nothing but heat. Nothing but heat. And so ain't nothing out there can compete, no doubt about it. And so get on over there to GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, and get your mind blown with that wisdom. That's right. Pull the fire. We talking about SETI popping on Patreon, family. Exclusive live stream. You know, I keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never comment. And we getting down this evening. We already got it up in the queue. We talking about did aliens build the Great Pyramids? We want to talk about that. Because so many of you niggas up there in outer space, we got to put an anchor on your motherfucking ankle. You understand? When they pull you back on down, you got an elevator, but goddamn it only go up. It don't got no down button on it. You just go up in a goddamn way. So we got to straighten you niggas out. We got to show you the Africanness. We tired of you niggas out there talking about some goddamn aliens built this and built that, nigga. You ain't gonna be stealing my ancestors' legacy and giving it to no goddamn no gray man or no big head goddamn alien and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, from a damn near 4 goddamn light years away. No, you ain't gonna do it. And then we getting down also with why African kings and queens were the richest rulers ever recorded. You see, and we're gonna be talking about that tonight on Patreon. So if you feel the energy to build with the general, come on, become a patron in General SETI Patreon, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your monkey ass. Let me get a drink before I come home, family. We're in the house. We're in the house, family. Tonight we're going to be starting off. We're starting off with the 13 Illuminati bloodlines. Tyrannical families of global control. Tyrannical families of global control. Yeah, and so, it's a lot of, this is a older list. You see, and so, I know some of the families on this particular list. Some, I have, a small amount of awareness. I don't think that, whoever made this, this particular book were caught up in a particular era. You see that, and that era has passed somewhat. You see what I'm saying? And and so I, like the Onassis bloodline. I looked at in Onassis, he was I think he was a Greek ship. He owned ships. He owned most ships. He was the largest private ship owner in the world. His name was Socrates, Aristotle Onassis. Yeah, this motherfucking name, he thinking he a goddamn philosopher. Yeah, Socrates, Aristotle Onassis. billionaire. And, you know, a lot of people thought that he was responsible for getting JFK knocked off because his wife ends up marrying Onassis after JFK was assassinated. His wife, what's her name? Jacqueline. Jackie, you know, I think it's Jacqueline or something. Kennedy. And so she became Jacqueline Onassis. Yeah, and you know, America was, you know, they looked down on her ass after that. You know what I'm saying? They like, how the fuck is you gonna go marry, and you was married to the president, and you gonna go marry some motherfucking Greek? You see what I'm saying? Who many people consider to be mafioso and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, but, you know, and so, yeah, so a lot of these bloodlines, but the ones that we know most, definitely, that got their hand now in America, the Rockefellers. You know, let's get in here. Let's get in here and work out. Nah, you know, I can zoom in on a particular couple of the bloodlines because I know the power. You see, I know the power of these bloodlines. Okay, I know the power of these bloodlines. Now I'm gonna speak, you know, more, you know, directly with the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. You see, I deal with them, you know what I'm saying? Because they the pinnacle anyway. They the pinnacle anyway, especially when you're talking about in America, you know, the Rockefellers, banking, you know, you most definitely banking, you dealing with the Rothschild and so on and so forth. And yes, you know, a lot of people think that somehow this is some type of conspiracy. No, ain't no conspiracy. It ain't no conspiracy. You understand? When you know the truth. Now, what's amazing to me, see, what's amazing to me is that when I started doing my research, places that these motherfuckers shouldn't even have their hand was over there. You see what I'm saying? Especially in the Egyptology. You see, this is, and when you study in Africa, you see, and you thinking that the guys you know you calling out, you think these are some real big cats. You know, they ain't that goddamn. They in a sense, you know, when you talk about the Cecil Rhodes, you know, Cecil Rhodes, he was in believe Zimbabwe. You know, and in an extension of Zimbabwe. At that time, when he, you know, with the wickedness of the British, you know, he was one of those British wicked, you understand, you know, oligarchs and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Came down into Africa and colonized. And so Cecil Rhodes he was talking about building a fucking railroad from Northern Africa to Southern Africa. And you will see this, you know, this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, you will see picture. When you look him up, he's standing on Africa. You understand? With one foot in the south, one foot in the north, with his hands outstretched. Yeah. I'm like, this no good caveman got enough nerve to think he gonna colonize the whole of the motherland. I say, yeah, okay. Come to find out, the Rothschilds were financing his ass. Financing when you go down into South Africa with the diamond mines, the Oppenheimers, the De Beers. Yeah, Rothschild financed their ass. You see? So, you know, yeah, and so just to see, and you know, and when you start talking about some of the major projects in the world, like the Suez Canal, You see the Aswan Dam that you see over there in Egypt, Rothschild financed that. You see, financed that. So these motherfuckers been not only the wars, not only. Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, and so I just had to read. And so, and the thing is, they can, when you start talking about the Rothschild and they control over most museums, their hands is there. They control them goddamn artifacts. You see what I'm saying? They control them artifacts. Majority of them damn Egyptologists that was over there, digging in the ground and shit. And yeah, they were being funded by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. You see? So, you have some families. So when you see these bloodlines, now some of them bloodlines I had to do some research on. Now that one that's Chinese, the Li family, they is ranked as one of the richest families over there in Asia. So their hands is still even from ancient time. I believe they come out of the Han dynasty. You understand? Into the day. And so they've continued to wield power. You see what I'm saying? From earlier days, more ancient days. And so that's the thing about power. See, is to stay in power. Yeah, it's to stay in power and wield more power. You see, that's what it's about. And so, and they know how to hand the baton off. You see, they know how to hand that baton off. And when they get that in there, and when they get that goddamn baton, they already know the rules of power, and they've already been trained and how to maintain it. You see what I'm saying? They know how to maintain it. And so now some of them families, them motherfuckers just fell out of power. They're just like, at one time, the Vanderbilts. Yeah, that was, they was the richest family in the United States. They were so goddamn rich. Yeah, they was filthy. Lost it all. You see, lost it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how they was that damn rich. They was, I believe they was either into, I don't know if they was into the railroads. I don't know what they was into particularly. I don't know if it was the railroads or whatever they was into. They made billions and billions of power. I mean, billions and billions of dollars. You see, but they were one of them families that just, knew money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Anderson Cooper. Yeah, Anderson Cooper is a Vanderbilt. Yeah, he ain't gonna get that back because they was worth billions. He ain't worth but about a couple million, yeah. But I seen that he was a Vanderbilt. Yeah, the DuPonts was in there. The DuPonts was in there. And a matter of fact, they were one of the families. But the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds above all they ass in that, because even to the day, the Rockefellers is in control of all that, them goddamn pharmaceuticals. That's who's in charge of all the pharmaceutical industry, the Rockefellers. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that's dictating all this shit that's going down in the medical industry. You see? In the medical industry. And so, like I said, the Rothschilds, as far and has had their hand in Africa, and funded the British. Every time they go down there, they was funded. And even I was like, and I was doing research and goddamn Egyptology and shit and this, that, and the goddamn Rothschild, the Rothschild in Vanguard. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard, I heard, yeah. Yeah, I got to do a little more research. I've heard. You see, a Vanguard and BlackRock. Yeah, I've heard. You know what I'm saying? I got to do a little more research. You see what I'm saying? It's probably something in the back of my head. You know what I'm saying? That all bring something up. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard them names. You know what I'm saying? As I was doing research. But just these in Rockefeller. His hand on it on the Medunetter. See, that's what motherfuckers not talking about. You see, his hands on the Medunetter. That he funded Adolf Ehrman, Herman Grappau. See, these were the two, and what's the other guy? The little English man that motherfuckers love to bring up. He do the metal. He was from England, though. I forget his name. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna look them up. Yeah, yeah, here you go. I hate when I know his name, but this can't be the one. This ain't the one. I think this is right here. Let me see if this is. Yeah, but they don't talk about that. You understand what I'm saying? They don't care. These niggas don't care. What's that? There you go, right there. I should know his name. Gardner. That's who his name. That's his name. Gardner. Gardner. That's his name. A lot of people use him, because he's an English man. Sir Alan Gardner. You see? Nah. But yeah, Adolf Ehrman. Now, Adolf Ehrman, now when they talking about that great dictionary, you understand? Because they got together under Adolf Ehrman, under Grappa. And I'm bringing it just to show you, we talking about the Illuminati, Bloodlines, and I'm showing you the power of Rothschild and Rockefeller. And both of them had their hands on it. You see what I'm saying? Because the Rothschilds, they were in control of that. The majority of the goddamn museums in Britain. You see that British Museum, the Flinders Petrie Museum. Yeah, they were running all that. You see what I'm saying? And the Rockefellers, like I said, when it came time for them to put that fake Medunetter shit together, and I'll say it again and again and again. You see what I'm saying? Most niggas out there see that, I run them up that lane because they know in order to, you got to, your Christ is Champollion. And you cannot exist without Champollion. And so that's a hell of a legacy. You see what I'm saying? That you got to uphold. Now, so when, Adolf Ehrman was the lead Egyptologist, linguist, who got his funding from Rockefeller. That's where he got his who is Rockefeller. So the Rockefellers, they came from Germany. You see, even the Rockefellers, because when they came over here, they changed it. It was Rockefeller before it was, and so many of them Germans and them Jews, when they came over, they took on an anglicized name. You see, to hide the fact that they were Germans and so on and so forth. You see, and so Grappa, Adolf Ehrman, Gardner was also a part of putting that great what they call the Great Dictionary. You see what I'm saying? And so it's to this date, you can look it up. It is still the largest work of Medunetta that have ever been, and majority of all so-called linguists, I guarantee you, is taken from that research. Period. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You see, it's taken from that. And so, and not only that, not only was he funding that, he was also funding the Oriental Institute of Chicago. You see? And so, yeah, he gave Henry Breasted, who's the first Egyptologist of America. You see, he was the first Egyptologist. No, let me straight. He was the first chair. Okay, meaning this under Henry Breasted was the first time that somebody in America could receive a degree. You see, because he was a chair. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was installed as a chair in Egyptology. And so that was the first. But you know where he got his degrees from? From Britain. That's not Britain, Germany, excuse me, Germany. Because Germany, under Adolf Ehrman, under Grappa, under Rockefeller, you had to go to Germany to get a degree. There was no other place that you could get a degree in Egyptology. So the majority of them niggas, or them Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, they went to Germany, or they just created a degree. The majority of them didn't have no, like Flinders Petrie, he was bestowed a degree by somebody that didn't even have no degrees. You see what I'm saying? Whatever Egypt, Society of Egypt, which was a society of people that just wanted to steal out of Egypt. And so they knew he was the biggest thief. And so they paid him to go into Egypt, but not one of them had a goddamn degree. And so the degree that Flinders Petrie was bestowed was a fake fucking degree. They just made him up because they didn't have no departments of Egyptology at that time. So motherfucker just made up a degree. You see what I'm saying? I'm a doctor now. You was a thief. The fuck is you talking about? And so, yeah, so this was all done under a Rockefeller, under Rothschild, because Rothschild was running. Gerald Massey was under Rothschild. Yeah, Gerald. Well, I ain't gonna say he was under Rothschild. I ain't gonna say he was under Rothschild, but his teacher, who was the first head of the Oriental Department, which Egypt was under the Oriental Department at that time. What's that? Samuel Birch. Samuel Birch was the first head of the Oriental Department, which included the Egyptian department in the British Museum. Gerald Massey was a student under Samuel Birch and Wallace Budge. Yeah, Wallace Budge and Gerald Massey had the same teacher, Samuel Birch. Okay, and so you see, well, but Rothschild was running the museum. You see, he had his hands on. He was paying the Egyptologists to go down there and steal this, that, and the third. And that's just showing you, you know what I'm saying? In all other shit, Rockefeller owned the so-called Dead Sea Scroll. You say the Vatican got more than all of them. They do. And they do. And they do. And they do. But, you know, them Jews is running neck and neck. Them Jews running neck and neck now. And they so intertwined, you don't know which one is the Vatican and which one the Jew. So they so intertwined, it's just like a blurry mural. You see what I'm saying? And so this is just the beginning of this particular subject. We're going to go into each, you know, family. Yeah, that's right. They did create Egyptology. You most definitely right. You said you hit that one on the head. And I wish the rest of these niggas would learn that. You see what I'm saying? You know, but we're gonna drop these facts. Either they're gonna learn the easy way, they're gonna learn the hard way. We got a hell of a lineup tonight, family. I want y'all to stay in here with us. This is General Sarah. Soon said he come right back. We got a hell of a lineup. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.